Rex, we just missed it. There was a cardinal, beautiful cardinal standing right there 2 seconds ago. Lazy days of summertime. And we're still 24 hours away from the summer solstice. It is hot, but not here. You know, I really can't complain. Feel very grateful. There's a little smoke in the sky again this morning. Some thin clouds. The satellite imagery shows broken clouds over New England, so maybe that'll keep a few areas a little bit cooler than yesterday. A couple of showers and thunderstorms have developed in New York. We'll try and monitor those. The temperatures at sunrise, 6 a.m. Can't believe this. Burlington, Vermont. Is your thermometer all right in Burlington? 81 degrees. I think the old record low temperature for the day is something like 75. So just 2 days after setting low temperature records on Sunday, yesterday, Tuesday, we set high temperature records. Manchester, New Hampshire, it looks like one of the warmest spots in New England, 97 degrees. I think the old record for yesterday was 94. So yes, consider that almost record shattering. T-Rex, what's under there? That's scary under there. We do have a nice outdoor shower. And we have another day of banner weather here on Nantucket, although it's windy, very windy. We went down to Jetty's Beach yesterday, and the wind was gusting past 25. It was challenging to try and have an umbrella. I did get a sunburn. T-Rex, let's go the other way. Come on, this way. Yeah, because this way there's a fence and you can't get away. And he's wondering what's in that cellar. You don't want to know what's in that cellar. It's kind of dusty. We're doing it again today. Temperatures are in the 90s. Record high temperatures are in the mid-90s, and I think we're going to achieve many of those. In Boston yesterday, 92 degrees because the wind actually came in off the water at midday. There was actually a bit of a sea breeze effect. So for as strong as the southwest wind was here in southeastern Massachusetts, in Boston, the heating of the land to the west drew in the air from the east, and that's what happens when these high pressure systems go off to the east, although I didn't really see that coming yesterday. Well, the high is building more to our south today, so it's going to be probably a little more challenging to develop an onshore flow. It is race day in Hull, and even though I'm on Nantucket, I will give you the race day forecast, and the wind is actually going to try and go lighter from the southwest in Boston, may actually turn around and come in from the south, it looks like in Cape Ann, and then as the sun gets lower in the sky at 6 p.m., any lighter wind from the south is going to come back around from the southwest and actually increase in speed. So over Boston, Boston Harbor, the race in Hull, probably from the southwest at about 15 miles an hour, and then you get out to P-Town and Nantucket Sound. We're looking at 20 to 30 mile an hour gusts today, another very windy day. And sunburn factor fairly high, but there is a chance for some stronger thunderstorms to develop. The Severe Storm Prediction Center says we have a marginal risk for severe weather now, whereas 2 days ago I thought it really overperformed Ohio into Pennsylvania and New York. Yesterday underperformed, and what about today? Here is the NAM showing the showers and thunderstorms in New York that have already developed, and then stalling and backing toward the west. I don't get that at all. And I looked at the HRR, and it's not even acknowledging these morning showers and storms, so I don't know what to say. Pop-up shower and a thunderstorm is likely today, but again, most of us are missing them. And in places like the Merrimack Valley in New Hampshire and northern Massachusetts, the air kind of comes down the hills, and that causes compression and warming, and that's why, again, today we are going to be in the 90s to perhaps close to 100 degrees, and not much difference for tomorrow, although the Severe Storm Prediction Center tomorrow says there's a higher risk for some strong thunderstorms. The cold front's going to be getting close to us tomorrow in northern New England, and it looks like it's going to stall out actually right over us, and or only slowly move to the south. So let's go to the Euro 240 hour, see how it all plays out. There are the scattered showers and thunderstorms. Low pressure goes across Canada, high pressure to the south of New England, and that means hot weather for, again, tomorrow, thunderstorms, and then time out. T-Rex, you ready to go back into bed? Look at this. All by myself. All right, see you later. I guess I'll just have a seat here at the breakfast nook. We have 2 of these little porches. How nice is that? And some classic old school bicycles. The heat is going to break for most of New England a bit on Friday, especially eastern New England with the backdoor front and some powerful thunderstorms off and on, hit or miss, but some of us will be measuring rainfall in inches. And then on Saturday, I think we're mostly in the cooler air. Brief high pressure goes by to our north. It's not a solid staying push of cold air, but the GFS has really backed off the precipitation for Friday and Saturday as we thought it would, so we're sticking with the Euro with just scattered 1 to 2 inch amounts of precipitation, some heavy weather off and on, and then Saturday night and Sunday it comes back as a warm front from the south. Another low goes to our north, and all of a sudden we're back in the warm to hot air again Sunday afternoon and Monday, and then a stronger front comes in Monday night and Tuesday, and I think we all get relief from the heat for a day or two the middle of next week, and it doesn't look as cool as it did yesterday. And then out at day 10, now we're out to Friday, June 27th, there is the 582 back on our doorstep with low pressure strong, 979 in Canada. The heat wants to come rushing back in here if this Euro is right late in the period. 582, remember, you add 20 to that, that's the thickness rule. Could be 100 degrees again if this verifies again 10 days from now, Friday the 27th, I believe. All right, so yeah, we did pick the right day for a vacation, didn't we? Sterling Seargoodson in Florida making fun of us. He says it's been brutal in Florida all summer, and here you are having a one-day heat wave. Well, Sterling, it's not a one-day heat wave. It's 3 days, come on. And it's not the low 90s, it's the mid and upper 90s. But we get your point, yeah. People live with the heat from Arizona, where the average high temperature in Phoenix is like 112. Yet we have heat advisories and excessive heat warnings in effect in the Northeast when the temperature goes up to near 100, but the dew point is also near 70, so that creates that heat index. And James Cinco, the National Weather Service office in Caribou, says we've never issued an excessive heat warning north of Androscoggin, but there is one now, excessive heat warning right up into north central Maine. So to escape the heat, come on down. There's an extra chair for you right here. Yeah, the tropics are lighting up too. Let's look at the Gulf of Mexico. That potential tropical cyclone 1, things that didn't exist when we were kids, may become tropical storm Alberto as it goes ashore in Mexico. It's got a very broad circulation. It's mostly just heavy rain, and the rain actually looks heavier up towards Texas and south of it in south central Mexico. So that's a broad system, and it's going to leave sort of a shadow effect, and there may be another one, Beryl, also forming in the western Gulf of Mexico, and well to the east of the Bahamas. Another one does not look like it's going to develop, but that'll bring some rain and some wind and some surf into Florida. All right, picked a great time to escape. Thank you for all the greetings. NBA season, it's a wrap. The parade is Friday in Boston. There may be actually thunderstorms on the horizon in Boston on Friday with that cold front coming in. And how about the Stanley Cup Game 6 in Edmonton on Friday? There may be a Stanley Cup parade next week in scorching summer heat somewhere. Florida? Hope not. I'd rather see Edmonton, I think, and where it was snowing in Alberta over the last couple days. Anyhow, I think it's kind of ridiculous that the NBA and the NHL draws it out well into the heat of summer. Let's give the attention to the Red Sox. Where are the Red Sox? I don't even know. Oh, and golf. PGA starts in Cromwell, Connecticut. Oh boy, in the mid-90s today in Connecticut for the PGA. All right, we finished out the day after windy Jetties Beach down by the harbor. The sights and the sounds of sunset with the birds and the sun and the boats. Pretty magical place around here, although the traffic does drive me crazy. Talk to you tomorrow. Let's take attendance here. Baloo, here. And you two, where'd you come from? What's your name? What are their names?
Chef and Mogi. Chef is the burner, Mogi is the brown one.
Chef and Mogi. You come here. Come on, let's go. Come on. We're playing. We're going to the beach.
Oh you guys are so nice.
If I brought T-Rex out here, he might get trampled.
I know.
Oh! Warm air advection is really moving. It's too much for our $6 umbrella. except for T-Rex. T-Rex seems
On top of here.
Is anyone having fun yet? Umbrellas are flying around. No complaints about the sky or the temperature, but the wind was kind of annoying. You can see there's a private event here at Jetty's Beach tonight. Sandbar is not open. And next stop, where's the moon? Looking for the moon. Good kite flying weather. This song is older than you are.
I got down on my knees.
Oh, you guys are beautiful. As pretty as the flowers growing on Nantucket Island.
Wow, that is
5 crowns.
such a nice compliment.
Tim and 5 girls. And a big boy, Baloo. And the neighbor's dog that comes through the screen. A couple of my favorite things there. The waxing moon and the weather instruments. Some birds just kind of chilling here at sunset on Nantucket Harbor. And there's the links right over there. I think we can make it over there before the sun hits the horizon. I made it in time for sunset. Didn't think I could get over here this quick. Anson's still up on the links, so the sun has not gone down yet over Nantucket Harbor. Just another Tuesday. Massive. Looks like there's some solar power going on here, doesn't it? Look at that. Last sliver of sunshine on Nantucket, at least the north side of the island. Cool. No place else on earth I'd rather be. That's what I say to myself almost every day. Look at this thing. It's a shiny boat.
That's all electric.
I was just thinking that.
I watched Young White Men in there.
Wow. I can feel the electricity coming off of it.
Oh, Tim Kelly, Tim Kelly, Tim Kelly, TK.
We got history right here, back to 1812. Privateer, wind powered. And then you got the present and the future right here. Solar powered, electric boat, 80-foot catamaran. Cutting edge. Powered by Sol, the sun. Powered by wind, which is also a result of the sun. Differential heating of the Earth's surface results in wind. And we can generate electricity with wind. And we can fuel these electric outboards. The future is here and now. Flux. Energy moving through time.